Minecraft are adding brand new add-ons every single week. Today in this video, we are checking out the XP Crystal Bank Addon. This is created by SkyQuest. This add-on will cost you 310 Minecraft coins, which translates to £1.69. It's roughly $2. Just like all the other add-ons we have reviewed, I will be applying this to a pre-existing survival world. This one concludes the 19th add-on I have installed. We have reviewed every single one of these. Just once you've enabled the behaviors pack, check your resource pack, make sure it is currently active, and then you're good to go. So this one's quite fascinating. I've ended up with a wrench, a crowbar, a hammer, XP Crystal Bank Guide, and the XP Crystal Bank Wiki. So this was the first thing that I was given, and this thing is basically a banner. Now, I like this because this you could go and stick in, I don't know, like one of your XP rooms. In fact, I know the exact place that I can do. Ooh. Okay. Usually I do read the guide straight away, but it looks like the wrench can be used to move this. And the okay. So wrench, hold on 1 second. Place it down. Wrench can be used to rotate it, crowbar to move it, and hammer to pick it up. Okay. That's quite a different thing than what we're used to. I need to go to my... That's not the right one. One of these is my end portal. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Enderman Farm. Aha! See, this is why I like the combination of all of the add-ons. So what I was saying is I would probably have this placed down in this kind of room. Let's make better use of this, though. That is so much better. I mean, it pains me that this is 5 blocks across. Nonetheless, store up your experience for later use. Or, you know, just in case you lose it. I wonder if you can still craft this banner, because it would be great to have this in multiple locations. But it explains how it works. This is the recipe to make this. Tools we've already got can be used to pick up specific items. But before we do any of this, let's learn how it works. Our XP storage devices function similarly to the ender chests. The XP is not stored in this physical realm. So even if you lose your device, your XP is safe. So we have the add-on contents, which is the XP Crystal Bank, the wiki, personal accounts, wrench, hammer, and crowbar, and then also their socials. Let's start with the XP Crystal Bank. I think this would be so good for realms and SMP. And I just want to say, this is the kind of content that players want. The file size was in the KB, not the MB. And I think it's just quality of life content, especially for survival players. Description. Although similar to an ender chest, the XP Crystal Bank device stores the XP per world, not per player. As a result, you are able to share your XP with friends and families. How to use. Place the XP crystal on the ground. Punch the device to deposit all your XP. 3. Interact, which is use with it to start/stop withdrawing XP. And then here is the recipe in order to do this. Well, I honestly think the best way people to learn, well, for me personally, is in picture form. It's so much easier to understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 3. Now, I'm going to double up on the ingredients because I'm curious if you can make more than one. So here is the recipes we need. You are able to make more than one because for me in particular, I would have these at my XP farms, but also in a location that I would use quite frequently. For me in particular, this would be a great place next to my bed, which... okay. It's just in my inventory. I was going to say, which seems to have been stolen. Although this one's slightly bugged out. We kind of need to get rid of this. So back into the Enderman XP farm. Let's find a location as to where I would put this. And then let's learn how this works. So this is just my XP room. I think that's a great location for it to go. Although I don't like that it's slightly off center. I've just been depositing my XP. Does the hammer work to pick this thing up? Is that what we're missing here? I didn't mean to deposit my XP, but we did. There we go. I don't know why. It wasn't straight. Still not straight. Now it's straight. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting my XP back. If I tap it again and then punch, it deposited all of my XP. On the right-hand side of your screen, you end up with a stored XP. And you can just take this in and out with no problem at all. So if I punch this, it withdraws. If I tap... Sorry, if I punch it, it deposits. And if I right-click, it brings it all back. Oh, wow. It really is that simple to use. I'm curious as to how many levels you could put in this then. It could be a good idea if I had some extra crafting tables in here. Because if I go ahead and type in wiki, for example, yeah, this is really, really cool. I would be able to make multiple of these, just in case you've forgotten how this works. And this makes a little bit more sense here, right? Because again, I didn't understand it from the start. So it says crouch to withdraw and then interact to deposit. The one thing I do want to say with this, if you do withdraw this, there is no repairing of your tools. It would have been nice for them to scatter on the floor. But that being said, if you did have an anvil, which there you go, and you had the correct ingredients, you could then apply this into here and still repair it with the right XP levels. So I guess in that sense, it is pretty useful. Now, there is one more thing that we need to learn here, and this is the personal one. Think of the XP personal account as a portable ender chest for your XP. Explains how to use it, but let's get this first. And if you ever get stuck with the recipes, you can just search for them inside of here. So this is the personal one. This one right here could be shared with your friends, which is why I think this is great for realms and SMP related things. This thing stays on you. This is not something that you tap down. It says, hello, you currently have 0 XP in your personal account. It does say here you can safely store XP that only you can access. If you wish to share XP with your friends, then of course use the Crystal Bank. So this one could be to deposit, and it'll actually tell you how much XP you have. Now it's a little bit confusing because XP in terms of numbers in Minecraft shows up as 527. It doesn't actually show you in terms of levels, which for me, I actually have 20 levels. I have 21 levels. Let's just kill a whole bunch of Endermen and just see if we can store, I don't know, like 50 levels or something along them lines. The cool thing is, while I'm killing Endermen, I'm still ending up with the mana motes and the Ender Essence seeds as well. I love the fact that all of these add-ons are basically in compliance with each other, and that's been one of my favorite things, is that one add-on isn't technically breaking another add-on. We've had a few issues here and there, but nothing completely major. So here is my curiosity. If we deposit all of these, which is 6,337, and then we go home to the other one that we've placed, does this end up being universal? So if we check next to my bed and we tap on this, it's going to withdraw all of the levels that we had, unless it does them in groups of 30. Now, you are able to just tap on it, right, to stop. Aha. So you can just stop this at a certain point. Obviously, 30 levels, I think, is quite enough. I could then go and repair my tools, etc. And then I could go ahead and deposit them. I think this is quite impressive. It does slow down at a certain point, though. Like, obviously, it's basically counting as if you were getting the XP. So if you did have a lot of levels, this might take you just a little bit longer to do. And I will test this. We'll see if we can get what happens when you have like 1,000 levels. I'm not going to go too extreme, but you can deposit instantly. The withdrawing, on the other hand, bro, I will be here for a very, very long time. So this is over 100 levels. Let's kind of speed this up and see how long it actually takes. All right, I'm going to admit, guys, I kind of give up at this point because it does take a very long time. So for anyone who has grinded a lot of levels, your best solution here is to take these out probably in like groups of 30. Thing is, though, like, it would have been nice if I could tap on this and then go away. Go and do something if I was in this kind of chunk. You can kind of somewhat... If you stand still or stay, like, within a couple of blocks of this, it will continue to withdraw. But after a certain point, it just completely stops. Well, I think this is a really, really, really good quality of life add-on. We've got no XP in there. We can deposit them all. If I was fighting a Wither or an Ender Dragon, doesn't matter. I can come back and take all of this out. And so for the sake of today's video, if I manage to basically kill myself here, first off, we have the... It always keeps giving you these, which is a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. Every time, some of these I don't actually need. However, I like the grave one. Although on this occasion, we don't actually need it. Just to show you guys, if we manage to go to where we died, which is right here, I get all my items back. And I can go like this, and I can withdraw all of my levels. Really, really simple. These are the kind of add-ons that I enjoy. I fully rate this one. It's not too expensive. Great for SMPs, servers, and realms.